We're ready to begin with San Diego State. We have student athletes Cierra Warren, Danesha Long, Coach Stacie Terry. Coach, if we could start with you, your general thoughts on tonight's game.
I'm disappointed that we lost. We obviously, our goal this season was to win a championship, and we fell short this year. So I'm disappointed for these two that they didn't have that opportunity. But really proud of the way that our kids fought tonight, did not give up, played hard the entire game, and our defense was so good. And I told them early if we kept this game in the 50s, we had a shot to win, and we definitely had that. So I'm just proud of our effort. Thought we played really, really hard, and we're going to build on that going forward.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now take questions for the student athletes. Here, girls.
This is Dan Johnson with the Mountain West Network, and this is for Cierra. When Mimi came back in the game for Nevada, it seemed like they really kind of took control of the game. Was she just a bigger presence inside that you guys were expecting at that point, or were shots just not falling?
I mean, she is a big presence, but what they did was really crashing the paint, so that makes it really hard, being that most of our points do come from paint. But I mean, probably after watching Air Force, that's what they did, so they probably saw that's how to win the game.
And for you, with kind of the one-on-one battle against her, is that something that you kind of get up for, knowing that she's one of the better centers in the league?
Wait, excuse me, what'd you say?
Kind of the one-on-one matchup against her. You guys both had 7 blocks in the game tonight. Is that a matchup that kind of gets you a little bit more excited going into a game like this?
I mean, every game you get excited. It doesn't matter who you're playing. I mean, yes, she is a great player, but any game that you play, you want to get excited, you want to score, you want to do your best.
Other questions for the student athletes? Okay, we'll dismiss them at this time. Thank you, ladies. Questions for Coach Terry?
And Coach Terry, if you could just maybe comment about Mimi from Nevada when she came back into the game in the second half, do you feel that was a turning point in the game right there?
I do. I think her presence makes it tough for us to score in the paint. But not only Mimi, I thought they did a good job of just clogging everything up, making it really tough for us to get some easy points. So she does a great job altering shots as well. So she kind of took us out of our rhythm. Normally we can get to the paint and get to the free throw line, and we didn't have that opportunity tonight. So obviously that is reflected in the score. But she's a big presence, and anchoring that zone. I thought she played a very good game tonight.
I thought defensively you guys were very strong the whole game. You forced that 10-second violation in the final minute. What was the play that you guys ran there trying to get that tying score or at least get within 1 point?
We ran a couple things. We were looking to come off a double screen, down screen, and get the 3. But we were just going to take the first available shot at that point because obviously time was not our friend. So we were just looking to get it something easy. Chloe came through and made a couple buckets there at the end. Desi off the bounce. Desi Culberson got a good look for us to get it back in range. And a couple calls didn't go our way. I mean, it's a different ball game. But I want to say this, that Nevada did an awesome job executing their game plan. And they're a very talented team. And they're going to really make some noise in this tournament. So, I mean, they just did a great job executing their game plan against us.
And just one last question from me. I know it's kind of hard to sum things up right after, the game is over, but if you can maybe look back now on your first season and, maybe analyze some things that you guys did well, some things you guys would like to improve on as you go into your second year.
I don't know if we have the time for all that. But I think we grew a lot as a team. I inherited a bunch of young women who didn't have a lot of experience, and the ones that did ended up getting injured. So our record, I don't want to be judged on our record. I want to be judged on the growth that we've made from the start to the finish, because that's really what I'm most proud of. we finished the season without a point guard. And for us to come and be competitive and still down the stretch, down these games, in this league is a testament to how good and how hard and diligent our young ladies were this season. So for me, going into the spring, we're going to work on our ball handling. We're going to work on shooting, being better shooters. We have excellent post players, and our guards have grown a lot too. But for me, that's going to be the key, so people can't pack it in like they did this season.